from France, and this is my second participation to a hackathon about MCP by Gradio and Hugging Face. Thank you very much for the organization. So my project is Mception. Mception is an MCP server that allows agents to create other MCP servers. It is a Gradio application with Gradio 6, so it has a UI for the humans and a backend MCP for the AI. You can set the tool you want to create, the server you want to create, the description in natural language. There is a proposition of a logic that is implemented by inference calling through Hugging Face to the models Kimi K2 and GPT-OSS, and there is instant deployment of the MCP server as Hugging Face spaces. It generates Gradio applications. So it goes very well along with the new Hugging Chat functionality. So I can load the Mception server. There are 8 tools that are useful to create MCPs, and I've put some examples. And the first example is the strawberry counter. We'll ask the agent to create a new MCP server with a tool that can count the number of letters in the word. As you can see, it's very fast. There is a tool calling that works because the tools were designed to be easy to be called by the LLMs. So we have now the MCP link. We can take it. We can add it here. It would be findable with the Hugging Face MCP2. That's the default name. We can check if it works. We have a strawberry tool. Let's go. Let's try it. We have refreshed the tools and ask to count the number of R in strawberries. 11. Tool call. Everything's fine. So that's a very simple example. There are other examples. A call to an API. Now I'm running Mception into Claude and ask it to generate a function over the Pokemon API. As you can see, the code is generated. It's a bit longer, and then it will be deployed. The Pokemon tool is ready. Claude is rebooted. We can try it. And here it's harder. There is an API call. That's typically a function you want to embed into an MCP. And I have information about Pikachu. Now let's go for a more realistic and useful tool. We'll create a geocoding server just with the Mception. So we want a tool that locates addresses with OpenStreetMap. It we call a more complex API. The process is finishing, something like 20 seconds. Let's see the results. Here it is. Locate. It uses OpenStreetMap Nominatim API. Let's add another tool that calculates distances between 2 points. So here I use DuckDB and the spatial extension, so that it's not a trivial function. Here you can see that you have the code generated by Mception through Kimi K2. Now it's time for the last test. Here's a question to Claude. The distance between an address in Paris and Sydney. Let's see if he will find the right tools and use it well. He found the tool locate. He used it for Paris and Sydney. And now he uses the tool distance and tells there's about 17,000 kilometers. So here it is. That's kind of simple server, but the fact that you give this tool to AI and to powerful AI allows you to imagine the usage of tools for organization, public sector, and whatever. And it's very impressive to see AI use tools you build. Tools only needs to be really atomic to give AI the maximum power. So it was a very cool hackathon. Very happy to have managed to do that. Quite a bit challenging. And thank you for Gradio 6. It's very fine.